the other side, it's always a man down. Draw down, hands in the air, bait one move, get
game early before launch.
Yeah, so we've been doing this for like 3 years now, this type of event, and it's been awesome. Like, it's probably one of the most helpful things we have because we work all year, and we're in our little silo, we're building our game, and we think it's in a good state, but until you get these players who play all year long, and they're representing the My Team community, the My Player community, rec, the pro guys, like basically everyone's kind of got their little representative inside, and they give us a great, their great 2 cents of like what.
Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's the Bulls in Chicago, and there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Sharp in at the 3.
That all starts with Blake Griffin's opportunistic steal right there. Gets the break started, gives his team an easy opportunity.
And the dunk by Grant.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Back to Lillard, a 3-ball. Tate with the rebound. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Chauncey Billups and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He's looking forward to this first meeting between these teams. He told his guys, this is a fantastic opportunity to show what we've got and what we're about. But we have to protect the rim at all costs, even if that allows them to get an open shot from time to time. Well, that's an interesting strategy, guys. We'll see if it works.
Thanks so much, David. Lillard, the pass to Sharp. That's tipped. And it's Baltimore on the break. And the wide open shot from Griffin. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got his 3rd assist on the night. Nurkic the pass to Lillard. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
How about Jeremy Grant playing to his strength, uses that athleticism to finish that one with authority.
Here's Dragic from outside, and Baltimore hits a pin from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And it's Dragic with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And the dunk by Grant.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
The regular season just getting started. It's like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers.
Let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is startling. Things are happening so fast. It can take years for the game to slow down.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
Tate against Simons. From deep. And Baltimore hits again from deep. And let's get your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Barons.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Portland shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside. And he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan, and he is relentless in his attack.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland.
Skylar Mays.
Pass to Watford. Bradley, no one around him. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. King outside. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Trailblazers trail by 21. King with the steal. From outside the arc. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pass to Selden. Knocked away. King with the steal. Here's Griffin. And Baltimore again with the bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. And, of course, the Barons.
And you know, for Baltimore, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
There's Dragic with the 3. A putback. It's good on the putback.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
And the foul on Jayshawn Tate. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, third team foul.
The 3.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing the defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
It's good from long range. Tate's only got 10.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Mays. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Eubanks. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And a block like that sends a message, one that says we're not giving up this lead.
.32 seconds left in the first quarter. From the top of the key, and Baltimore again with the bucket.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
The shot's good from Kennard.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Ball's knocked loose.
Baltimore foul. Luke Kennard. First personal foul.
Portland shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for the Trailblazers.
No good on the free throw.
2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Shoots it up. Tate finds Griffin from deep three-point range. Here's Dragic. It's tipped. And it's Dragic with the foul.
Goran Dragic.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line.
The line for the Trailblazers.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Baltimore up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for him. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on this.
Here we go. Please give it up for your Baltimore Barons.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far, guys, from the Barons.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Sharp in at the small forward position. Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T. 3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Lillard, the pass to Sharp. And Lillard kicks to Simons. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
And you can't allow Nurkic to get that kind of position. When you do, he is going to rattle that rim.
King, the pass to Dragic. Got that bucket in no time at all. Dragic has got 8.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
King with the steal. Dragic finds Kennard. Shoots over Simon. And Baltimore again with the bucket.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Dragic gets the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Griffin with the steal. King outside. Dragic the pass to King. Fires the 3. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Lillard. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
To halt the run, and he's good on the 3-ball. Lillard's got his second basket of the night.
And part of what makes Dame special, he can pour it in working off the ball. Rare to see a point guard who finds points without the rock in their hands. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. The pass to Sharp. Griffin on the double team. Grant outside. Misses the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Tate gets it to go.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Here's Simons. Baltimore with the rebound. Griffin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kennard kicks to Griffin. Shoots over Simons.
2 minutes remaining.
Fires the 3.
2 minutes.
And Baltimore hits again from deep.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Passes to Sharp. Back to Lillard. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And finished off by Nurkic.
Yeah, quick thinking, wins Dame assist. Finds the open man and the ball instantly there for the finish.
Drills the three-pointer.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Lillard the pass to Sharp. Now here's Grant, defended by Griffin. Takes the 13-footer. The shot missing. And Baltimore going the other way now. Here's King. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Pass to Simons. It's stolen by Dragic. Here's King. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Lillard dishes to Grant. Pass to Lillard. 44 seconds left here in the second. Double team on Nurkic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Portland again missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Near the three-point line, it's Dragic. Drills it from outside. Kennard's got 11 points in the quarter.
And having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Griffin on the double team. Can they get it? And there's Grant on the assist by Nurkic. Grant's got 10 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And Lillard kicks to Grant. The baseline jumper goes down. 12 points for him.
Well, Grant has put in a ton of work in the mid-range, and you can see the results right there.
And that one is off. And so it's Baltimore holding it on.
85.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, looking at the Barons, Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, it comes down to confidence.
And that should do it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Now here's Lillard. Griffin is out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then it's King. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Dragic in at the point.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's Lillard. Now, here's Sharp. Defense is right there. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second
and all the talent in the world. That's what made Sharp the 7th overall pick in a fairly deep draft.
And the second free throw, good. On the floor for Portland. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Sharp in at the 3 spot. Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And the foul on Jayshawn Tate. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Boy, Blake Griffin putting the clamps on defensively. Love the contest right there.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? King with the steal from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. King's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
The pass to Lillard to stop the run. And it's King with the rebound. King's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
80% shooting to start the third. 4 for 5.
And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. To the inside. Griffin finds Kennard. The shot. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got 4 assists now tonight. And here's Portland. Down low. Here's Grant. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. 14 points for Jeremy Grant. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Got a piece of it. Pass to Sharp. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Nurkic, the pass to Grant. And he lays it straight in. Grant's got 16 points.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Tate, no good. So it's Portland now. Pass to Sharp. Inside, here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Nice vision from the youngster, Sharp that time.
Nurkic has gone 3 for 4 from the for 3. The shot, no good. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Back to Lillard. To the paint. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
2 minutes.
Kennard for 3. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got assist number 8 now on the night. The Trailblazers on offense. Lillard outside. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Lillard's got his 3rd basket of the night. King. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And it's Dragic with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And Portland making a change here.
Team foul. Trailblazers substitution. Drew Eubanks. Trendon Walker.
124 left to play in the 3rd. Now Simons. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now the fast break. King with the ball. Shoots the 3. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Baltimore.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Mays passes to Sharp. They need this. And it's King with the rebound. King's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Kennard for 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Kennard's got 13 points in just this quarter.
He got loose from downtown in the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Portland, they have shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10. The first one falls.
Shooting for Portland, Anthony Simons.
And Simons drops them both. 9 seconds left in the third. Here's King. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And so it's Baltimore with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we'll be right back after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Barons. We've got Jae'Sean Tate. Kennard is out there with Dragic. Then there's Griffin, and it's King at the 5.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Down low, Eubanks the pass to Watford, and he jams it with authority.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Pass to Selden. Back to Johnson. Shoots over Dragic. And he overshot that one, missing. Here's Griffin. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Ripping and running. They have a big advantage now in those transition opportunities.
Johnson kicks to Selden. Here's Eubanks. Baltimore with the rebound. Shoots it. And Baltimore again with the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
To the inside. Here's Eubanks. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cut. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
All night. He just won't let up.
Mays passes to Selden. Here's Eubanks. No good that time. Nice D from Griffin. Kennard for 3. Good! Another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Here's Tate. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance. Listen, he's hot and cold. Don't let him get hot, because then he's rolling.
Mays passes to Bradley. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Selden can't hit.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And the pass to Selden. Here's Eubanks. And he dunks it down.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Kennard for three. Connects from three-point range. Kennard's got 42 in the game.
This, folks, is what a pure shooter looks like. Luke Kennard, so good from range.
Bradley can't get it to go.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
It's Dragic with the foul. That will get him his fourth foul of the game for the Trailblazers.
In the lineup for
Watford's checked in, and Walker subbed in for Wayne Selden.
Jabari Walker. Keon Johnson.
Here's Knox. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Dragic the pass to King. Three-pointer. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Goran Dragic is cooking right now. They would be well served to keep the ball away from the Dragon.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Baltimore.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a two-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the Chosen One.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Lets the three fly, and Baltimore hits again from deep.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Johnson from outside. That shot is off. And Baltimore going the other way now. And again, Goran Dragic. Dragic has got 34.
Well, you have to understand what the defense is doing. If they give you an opportunity to set up a teammate, Luke Kennard will take it.
Walker finds Johnson. Outside Bradley. Here's Watford to the left wing. Walker with a clean look. They can't stop the run with that one. And so it's Baltimore with the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Goran, nice win tonight. What was working for you out there?
We are as a team, so we play as a team. We are fighting back, and we are just solid in defense, make some easy basket in transition, and in the end we won that game.
Yeah, the fast break was really rolling tonight, and it got you a win. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you.
Braids got mini afros, thick lips got hips, some of us don't. Big nose contours, some of us won't. Never wanna put us in the media, bro. Wanna like Kardashians, wanna them auntie got a yo. We like the tell her reload it. I've got the camera, my girls are posing. I need some backup, then my ones are rolling. Grown women things, I'm never at risk. Mind my own business, I'm never in mess. Who am I ain't babe, get a slice of the cake. Want a house with a view and a new pair of shoes. Keep it real from the jump, Gucci, little pump, little vibe, little bass, little kick, little snare, little lies, big truths. Do you? They don't care. Do you? They don't care. Get your to the box and build up from there. I don't have a with me, but I still walk with a lean. I rock Nikes cause we think they're clean. MJ leather jacket, beat it Billie Jean. MJ leather jacket cause I think I'm bad.
That's cool, I like it. The growth, the light, the pain, the fight. We love, we fight, we hurt, we cry. He paid the price, you'll be alright. Give me some time away. I took a little time. I'll pray, we gon' be alright. Okay, alright, okay, alright, okay, alright. I think I need some time away. I took a little time. I'll pray, we gon' be alright. Okay.
Like, we focus on gameplay for this event, and you know, they come in with very fresh perspectives of 23, right? So they've been on it all year long, so their brains there, they're still using like kind of exploits or things that they really like in 23 to try to be successful. So they come in trying to do those things right away, and they see that a lot of things have been fixed or changed. And so for us, it's helpful for them to remember, because we've been in the trenches for so long. Like, some of the things that they thought they'd be complaining about, like, oh yeah, we fixed that, you know, 3 months ago. And so it's helpful for us to just be reassured that some of those things are gone. And now they gotta look for new exploits to beat people with.
Go break the game. That's what I tell them. Go break the game and be honest with Mike. You know, don't just come in here and tell them things you like, find things you don't like. What's it been like for you and all your gameplay team to like meet the community and interact with the community, and then have them playing, you know, the product before launch? Is it a pretty cool feeling to build that relationship? You know, and you said this is the 3rd year in a row. How's it been over the years, and how's that affected the gameplay? Yeah, absolutely. So we're bringing back, at least today, there's at least 4 or 5 returning people. So we've already have kind of relationship and a rapport, and you know, the first time some of these guys came in, it wasn't like they're ready to just give us their raw feedback, you know? They're trying to be polite, they're trying not to, like, you know, get in our faces on stuff, but now they're ready, you know, they're very, very willing to just give us their honest opinion. And there's nothing beats the in-person dialogue, because we can be, you know, on forum posts, we can be on Reddit, Twitter, and we'll get feedback, but it's usually not filtered, and you can't really get a gauge for exactly what people are complaining about. So when you can just have a conversation about things, and it helps them too, right? They can bring up points of things they don't like, and we can just talk to them about things and how the game is built, and they understand why some decisions are made, and they help us guide us too. They help guide our decisions of what they think things should be like, and we can change accordingly. So, you know, the game is for the community, so we're always trying to just do our best to make the game that they want. All right, I know the community wants to hear the details about 24, but for both our sakes, we'll just be safe and like cut it off here. Mike Wang, thanks so much for joining us here on 2KTV. And for you out there, make sure to always send that constructive criticism in. These guys are listening, and I'm excited. 24 is right around the corner.
Yeah, I'm excited too. Can't wait.
Back to 2K23. In July, we held a 2KTV Tuesday event in the city, and I heard that there was some kind of challenge involved.
Always. Everybody's always coming for us. First off, the event was fire. The community show.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce.
You know, for the Barons, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, they're using that F word, focus. A lot of teams suffer from a lack of concentration in the early part of the season, but not this team. They're ready to play right from the opening tip of the very first game.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Blake Griffin out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Joe Harris. And then it's Goran Dragic. And it's... Here's King. Sends it home from three-point land. And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Now here's Butler.
He's not playing within himself. 2 fouls in less than a minute. He's got to dial it back some.
Sent back. Dragic against Walker. And Dragic good for 3.
Once Goran Dragic got his rhythm, it's effortless as he rises up. Beautiful looking shot there.
Hero outside. Pass to Walker. Fires from deep. Not going to go that time. So the Barons will take it the other way. Here's King. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. He's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Walker. Back to Butler to stop the run. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Timeout called, the Heat. And granted, in last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Ooh, an open look for Hero. Miami, no good that time either.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
And it's Griffin with the 3. Griffin's got 5 now.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And that one drops.
And what a great dime there from Walker, serving that one up on a platter.
Tate with it, and that's Love picking him up defensively. The 3. Oh, it's Tate who hits from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Butler passes to Hero. Jacks up a 3. Can't hit that one. So the Barons will take it the other way. Here's Griffin. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
And here are the Heat. They trail by 14. Pass to Adebayo. Puts it up from 12. And King pulls it down. Here are the Barons with the ball. Really controlling it. An 18-2 run here. Shoots over Walker. King gets the bucket. He's got 7.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Hero, the pass to Butler. Right side, Love. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
There's no question that Kevin Love down on the inside becomes a handful to defend.
And Brent, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big 3 that they put together. But I don't see them slowing down when it comes to reloading. This team knows how to do it well.
It's a 3-pointer.
That makes them 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Butler passes to Walker. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
And the shot's good.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Now here's Walker. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Hero. Griffin pulls down the board. For 3, Dragic sinks the tray.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day. They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And the Heat call time here.
Yeah, they eked that one out. I mean, the execution was spotty, but they were lucky to come away with the win.
Yeah, we talk about gutsy wins, and on a night like that in the last one, they just did not shoot it well. That's a steal during a regular season.
A big group substitution here for Miami. Yurt Evans checked in for Bam Adebayo. Martin comes in for Love. Robinson, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Strus in for Hero.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And so it looks like the Barons will retain possession here.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
There's a minute 17 left in the first quarter. Nails it from three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's King. Drops in the three. He's got 21.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Baltimore.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break adds to your total in a hurry.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Back to Harris from deep three-point range. No luck on that one, and it's Miami the other way. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The three on target from range. Harris has got his second basket of the night.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
8 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Martin with the bucket. Martin's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The three, Dragic. We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. It's the Barons running away with this one. And we'll be back right after this.
46. Your Heat Youth Next team.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And when you consider how the Barons are doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And Baltimore, looking at who they've got, Joe Harris out there with Luke Kennard. Then there's Jae'Sean Tate. Then there's Blake Griffin. And it's King in at the center position. Now here's Hero. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Griffin gets it to go.
Well, you got two hands. You might as well get one up, right? Griffin sinks those shots in his sleep.
Outside Strus. Pass to Robinson. Butler with the ball. Tries again. And King pulls it down.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, you want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns. I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive. Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Well, Brent, comparing eras, a touchy subject. But how do you juxtapose the era of your father, Rick, in the 60s and 70s to your era and even nowadays?
Well, I think between the rule changes, the adoption of the three-point line, and the skill and growth and all the technology and science behind players, that it's really, really difficult to look back 25 years ago and compare the game. Just the game itself, BA, let alone talking about players and their skills.
Kevin Love's checked in for Miami. Here are the Barons with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. And here's Tate outside. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And that's a foul called on Jayshawn Tate. That's his first foul. And you've got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And it's the Heat with the ball. To the paint. Here's Love. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
There's the 3. Oh, it's Tate who hits from deep. Tate's got 15.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Puts up a 3. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Three-pointer in transition. Tate's got 21.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Butler, the open look. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
I don't think the defense expected Jimmy Butler to rise up from there. He can do that.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Strus. They double him with Harris. From the arc. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Griffin. And the Heat with some changes. Yurtseven's checked in for Adebayo. Martin comes in for Love. And it's Walker in for Hero. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Yurtseven passes to Walker. Oh, great D that time from Griffin.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there. And that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Got a piece of it. Outside Butler. Pass to Yurtseven. Inside. Martin. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Tate's shot is off. Strus against Kennard. Here's Martin. The three-pointer off the mark.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
4-3. Strus's shot is off. And here's Griffin outside. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Well, Blake Griffin hitting this, it's going to reset your defensive strategy. You've got to rush out to him because he can be a bit streaky from out there, and it's working.
The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And here's Walker. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Away team foul. Denny Avdia. First personal foul.
That free throw no good.
Yeah, no, there's glimpses of better all-around play from Duncan Robinson. He gets paid to stretch the floor, and he does it well.
1:05 left to play in the second quarter. Knocks down the long J. That's 29 for him.
I remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Back to Walker, to the middle. Martin with the bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Tate. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Here's 7. Passes to Walker. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Outside Robinson. Off target from three-point range. Pass to King. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Walker. Now you're at 7. Outside Robinson. Back to your 7. He gets it off. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Baltimore. And they're up and it's
28. 85.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Jacket. Looking at the Barons. Kenny, how'd you see it?
It all starts with their shooting, and they're on fire from behind the arc. And I can say the opposite when it comes to the other side. When there's this much disparity in three-point shooting, it usually makes a big difference on the scoreboard.
And Shaq. And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Walker in at the point. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Outside Walker. Here's Butler. Pass to Hero. Over Avdia. Now Adebayo. It's deflected. Harris outside. That three's off the mark.
So much has been given by Jimmy Butler over the years. Hard to believe it took him a little while to make his mark early in his career.
Connects from downtown.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Ryan, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. And Butler didn't get selected until the last pick of the 2011 draft. Brent, a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Yeah, you can say that again, B.A. Once he did get the chance to play, it did not take long to see just how special Jimmy Butler could be. By his third year, he led the league in minutes, and he's just a guy you always want on the floor.
Big-time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Take it away! And here's Harris outside. Ooh, poked away. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Alvarado's checked in for Harris.
Checking in for the away team, Jose Alvarado.
Walker against Kennard. Stolen by Kennard. Here's the break. For three. He buries it from three. Kennard's got 8.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul. And Brent, one issue that's come up. Star players unavailable for various reasons. But some tension there with teams. Where are we headed with this, you think?
I think one of the things, B.A., that's going to be of interest in the next couple years is how much this rest, recovery, and load management is actually impacting the player's performance. There's been a lot of data out there, and it's a lot of predictive data about whether or not a player should play. And the league is really digging in to see whether or not this is actually affecting the players or if they should be playing more minutes. And I don't know if it comes down to something financial, but it usually does. Kennard has such good mechanics with the way he shoots it, and the moment that ball is in motion, it looks good.
Here's Love, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. Now at the line, Kevin.
And he knocks down the first one.
This is what you get with Kevin Love. He can slide down to play the center position, and obviously he's a great stretch four, so that's some flexibility.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Kennard. Here's Alvarado. Takes a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Nice shot by Walker.
And how about Kemba Walker answering with the 3 of his own?
And here's Tate outside. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
A chance to get a quick injury report.
Guys, I was able to talk with Baltimore's head athletic trainer about his status. There's some pain in the chest area, especially when breathing. Right now, it's being called a bruise. And this early in the season, I'm sure they're willing to give him any time he needs to make a full recovery. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Well, we're all hoping he gets healthy quickly, guys.
Yes, we do. And these trainers are so good at what they do. Hopefully, they'll be able to get him back on the court soon.
Hero, no good.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Pass to Walker. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 5 assists in the game.
Such a great dribble move by Kemba Walker. Hitting the defense off balance and then making sure he hit the shot.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out. Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that. You watch Tyler Hero night in, night out, and he brings a fearlessness to the game.
Butler passes to Walker. 13 feet out. Pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Kevin Love, great recognition as to what was happening there. Saw the floor, saw the teammate, and saw the passing opportunity.
Nice shot by Kennard.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
To the inside, Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Tate's got 33 points.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Knocks it loose. Hero outside. This one for 3. No good. So the Barons will take it the other way. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside Tate. Kennard outside. And the three-pointer goes. Kennard's got 17 points here in the second half.
Now he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
Away team foul. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter.
Omer Yurtseven.
Hero, the pass to Martin.
Duncan Robinson.
Miami, no good that time either. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Barons opening up a huge gap. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And meanwhile, Erik Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Let's get this next bucket. We got to put together a string right now. It's all right here in the head. It's right here in the head. Stay connected.
Urging his team to go on a run here, Coach Spoelstra.
They have what it takes. I mean, Coach Spo trying to spark a fire here.
Await.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Baltimore, looking at who they've got, we've got Luke Kennard, Denny Avdia out there with Jayshawn Tate, and it's King in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Mudiay using his post moves to get the 2 points. Moutier's got his first points of the night.
That's a great look inside for Mudiay. Nice body control, and like to see him with those kind of looks.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Inside, here's Mudiay. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Moutier's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here are the Barons with the ball. To the wing, right side. And here's Tate outside. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside Strus. Pass to Mudiay. To the paint. Martin with the bucket.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Martin's gone 5 of 7 from the floor here. Alvarado counted from distance.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
Nice shot by Kennard.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
And that's a foul called on Jayshawn Tate. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there, so it's going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Haslam, he's checked in for Strus. Pass to Haslam. He's off on that one. So the Barons will take it the other way. From outside the arc. Gets the 3 to fall.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough, because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
Robinson gets the bucket.
And Robinson with a timely trade.
And here's Tate outside. Buries it from 3.
Jayshawn
Tate's got 39.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Tate. Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
B.A., I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come.
Let's go with a 3. Drills it from deep. Kennard's got 30. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Baltimore.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Personal foul.
Kennard outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Kennard's got 33 points.
And Kennard picks up the other end of that phone and says, I'll answer with a 3.
Pass to Jovic. The 3 is up. Kennard with the rebound. Kennard's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Tate. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Assisted.
Tate's got 41.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
There's a minute 47 left in the 4th. Here's Haslam. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
If there's a skill set you like your point guard to have, that's exceptional court vision. Mudiay shows it off there with that assist.
Avdia from outside knocks it down from distance.
Not a shot the coaches are going to draw up often for him, and he makes it with the defense closing in.
Pass to Mudiay. Well, your Hall of Fame dad, Rick, made some interesting comments, Brent. One of them encouraging the league to crack down on illegal screens.
No way, B.A. My dad said something that was controversial or interesting. You got to get out of here. Yeah, I mean, illegal screens, do we want to see less of them? Sure.
And the Heat making a change here. Martin's checked in.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Barons.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what would be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for the chosen one.
Just a force on the glass, did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Pass to McLemore, to the middle. Martin with the bucket.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Martin with the bucket.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Yeah, and this is not what they needed. Now the clock has stopped, and their opponent is at the line.
Team is in the
first free throw is good.
Now at the line, Emmanuel.
Good on both. Baltimore in total control. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
King gets the bucket.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Knocked loose. Takes the three. He connects.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
So it's Baltimore picking up the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
All right, Joe, congratulations. A great defensive effort for this team tonight. Can you elaborate more on what happened on the defensive end?
Everybody was just locked in. We just did a good job executing the game plan, knowing personnel, flying around. We talked about just trying to be the grittier team, the tougher team. I think we were tonight.
Great mental focus by the whole team. Thanks, Joe.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everybody.
And I pull off with the big body mic. Got your in the loft and you straight on it. You know I'm equipped, I stay 2 steps ahead. Signing no deal, independent instead. If I can't buy it, then I can't afford it. You tried to rent it, that's why you got shorted. My window's tinted, can't see in. He got lost trying to fit in the mix. Got took out trying to act like he rigged. How you loving it? Drive real fast when I put it in sport. I'ma do the dash for the cash, no short. He don't got a passport, he get moving. So my body a little sore. Made me a way, they ain't open the door. Made me a way, they ain't open the door. Catch you a feet, I ain't caught him down bad. Got on my feet, I ain't going back broke. Rock all white, you wanna ski down the slope. I don't play with my new designer fit, but it look old. I ain't trying, I know it's a go.
Back to my old ways, had to get out of my own way. Clock keep on ticking, it's okay. I'm running laps at my own pace. To get back to the old days, I cannot slip, let it go away. Gotta trust in my own faith. I wanna know for my own sake. I gotta know. This ain't the same, ain't like before. I gotta know, yeah, I gotta know. Foot on the gas, I'm back on the road. Pack it up, we back out on the road. Had to run it back and hit reload. Never took no handout on no loans. We ain't cut the same.